Good morning. Day 3, Sunday, the 21st of, what are we in? April. Just woken up. Andrew and I got a room last night. It got quite cold outside. Chris had a tent. He said it got quite cold out there. So today we've got actually a bit of a detour. We were going to go down the Mullowa Mount Magnet Road. The Mullowa Carnarvon Road. To the Woolleen Road and then across to Amigos Station and then across to Leonora. The Murchison River bridge is a metre underwater, so we can't go that way. So we've made a bit of a detour. So what we're going to do, so originally we are at Mount Magnet. We were going to go down and across. Now this is where the Murchison River actually crosses. So we obviously can't do this route down to Mount Magnet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back up. We'll go up to this road here, across, and then down this road here, down to Q. And then we'll head diagonal and catch back onto where we were going to be. So we're going to bypass Mount Magnet and end up going to Q. I've still got to find some Sikaflex. I've been trying to find some Sikaflex for my water tank. Hopefully Q, Leonora or Laverton might have something, even sandstone, to patch it up. But we can get away with it for now because of the distances and excuse me. Yeah, so we're okay for now. It's just when we do the bigger routes that we need the water. But we'll be okay. And the tyre, we're still undecided about the tyre, whether or not we push on through to Alice Springs or we push on through the whole way. We'll just monitor it and see how we go. And yeah, so a bit of a detour today through to Kew, up the Berringara Road, and then down to Kew, bypass Mount Magnet, and yeah. Then diagonal down to Sandstone. So Sandstone tonight, and yeah, play it from there. See how much colder it gets. Yeah, all right. The whole Murchison Roadhouse. Still blowing easterly, so we're punching into a headwind again. Nice spot though. They are packing up, nearly ready to go. There's the DR, just put some chain lube on it, makes it very easy with the centre stand. Right, we're about to head off from the Murchison, heading up, across the detour that I mentioned. Just found out it was 9 degrees last night, but I think it was the wind chill that might have made it feel a lot worse. Yeah, it's also still quite windy now, easterlies again. Yeah, so next stop Q, might have a few stops in between. Highly recommend this place, very good. The owners are lovely, very accommodating, and the rooms are great, all grass sites, so highly recommended. All right. we've done about 95 kilometres since Murchison. We've come up the Mullawa Carnarvon Road and turned onto the Berringara Road, which will then go across to Kew. The easterly wind has been relentless. We haven't had a tailwind yet. The only westerly wind we've had is when we were heading west out to Steep Point, which was also, we were heading into it, obviously. Then we turn around and it's been easterly since. So we've been heading into a headwind pretty much since we left, which is getting a little bit repetitive. But not much we can do about it. We'll carry on. Yeah, and see how we go.
Alrighty.
Are you walking?
You're gonna walk it, are you, Bradley?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It looks pretty shallow.
Yeah, I don't think it's very deep.
No, I don't think it's very deep.
It's not running very fast.
I reckon you stay about a metre in from that drop off.
Just go right in the guts. That'll be all. That's all concrete.
Oh,
Run the gauntlet. What's the worst that can happen?
who wants to go first?
Oh well, let's do it.
Yeah, wait there.
Easy.
Alright, done another 100 k's, so we've done about 200 k's now from Murchison on the detour. We're, yeah, I think we're about 180 odd, 160, somewhere like that from Kew. Just stopped for a bit of a break. It's been quite barren land, but it's actually, we've come in amongst some hills, which is a nice change. So still quite barren, but at least we got some hills to look at. There are the boys down there, just having a breather. The easterly still pretty relentless. We're okay in here, it doesn't seem too bad, but yeah, it's still quite tough. So yeah, we'll have a bit of a break here, might have a muesli bar and push on. Might have one more stop before Kew. Yeah, just refueling as well while we have a break. Trying to get some stickers for the trip across. Sticker the pig, and there's a bit of a memento. So that's where I was earlier, just up there somewhere. Here we go. Yeah.
Caltex and scrub.
Caltex. You're not putting yours in?
Yeah.
You are putting yours in? Alright, so we've arrived in Kew, refueled, got something to eat. Still looking for silicon, can't find any of that. Might have to do a trip down to Kalgoorlie to replace my tyre. Starting to crack along the other bits as well, on the other knobs. So yeah, hopefully head down to Cal maybe tomorrow, and then stay the night, get it changed first thing Tuesday morning, hopefully if they've got one in Cal, and carry on. Yeah, we're not too sure what we're going to do yet about the tyre, but I don't see any other option really. So yeah, we've got about another 160 or 80 k's to go. It's about 3:30, I think, so we better push off. So we're going to be getting into sandstone on dark, I think. So yeah, there's the bikes. Andrew over there. Yeah, so there's not much in Kew. That's pretty much the main street. We just did about 180 odd k's of bitumen, which is, I think, has taken its toll on my tyre a bit. So yeah, the other two tyres on the other bikes seem alright. They don't seem to be getting affected as much. It's just the MT21 just seems to be falling to pieces. It's not originally what I wanted. I originally wanted a D606, but I got messed around with that. Yeah, so we'll keep going. So we've done 113 since Kew, bit of a back way. We're off to Sandstone, 77 kilometres to go. That was actually a really good road. Very smooth, bit dusty though, but apart from that, everything seems to be okay. Go to the caravan park tonight at Sandstone. Look at the tyre, see if it's still there. Oh man, look at these cracks. Jeez man, this tyre's falling to pieces.
Trying to wheel it?
Nah, should be alright. Here's what it is. Alright, on to Sandstone. Alright, so we've arrived in Sandstone. What else was I going to say? Everything went okay, I guess, apart from the usual tyres and crap. Yeah, we're at the pub, which is good. It was nice to have a beer. The thing is, Murchison was a dry camp, so no beers at Murchison. So we've had a few beers tonight, as you might have been able to tell. So tomorrow we're on to Laverton. We're got about 450 k's through to Laverton, and yeah, I've still got to make a decision whether or not to try and go down to Cal to sort out my tyres, my rear tyre, or try and push through the Anbidel to Coober Pedy and maybe get a tyre sent to Coober Pedy. From here, that's probably about 1,600 kilometres. I don't think the Anbidel will be that actually that hard on the tyres, but if it is, we're a long way in the middle of nowhere if it does fail. But Kalgoorlie's about 300 k's, 200 to 300 k's, 200 k's out of our way. And then you've got a return trip, so 400 to 600 k's return trip. Yeah, so we've got a few decisions to make. Andrew and I have got a room tonight, so we're going to be nice and warm. It's getting down to about 8 tonight. Chris is still being a tight ass. He's in the tent, so he's going to be shivering all night. Yeah, not a bad little pub actually. Not much happening in here, but it's a pretty cool little pub. Dinners are here.
Hello. Getting into it.
Little nice roast dinner.
First veggies in a while.
Yeah, first veggies in a while. It's been burgers and chips and dehydrated food, so it looks good. And more importantly, beer. Nice fire, which was much needed when we got here. And we got old Chris. And here we have the bustling heart of Sandstone. As you can see, there's a lot happening. I think there's about 50 people maybe in Sandstone. I think 50 people, the barmaid said. So there's not a huge amount happening here. You could pretty much fire a machine gun down the main street and not hit anybody. Yeah, so it was a good ride today. It was a long ride. It was 570 kilometres today. Sandstone was a good relief when it came into sight. So anyway, I'm going to go up and have a few more beers. I think it's been a few days without beers, and yeah, nice feed and a few beers and a good sleep. All right. Alright, so we've had a chat over a few beers and we're probably going to continue on to do the Anbidel. The fuel economy we're getting from Steep Point to Sandstone doesn't seem like it will continue down the Anbidel. We think the Anbidel will probably be, we'll probably get some better fuel economy down the Anbidel. Mainly because of the slower speeds, and we shouldn't have the easterlies that we're punching into right now. Also my tyre, I'm probably going to push on, I think, to Coober Pedy and try and get a tyre sent to Coober Pedy. I think the Anbidel will be okay on the tyre. I don't think it will be that bad. I know that I think it might have been that the highway speeds and the bitumen has probably taken its toll on my tyre after it failed, but I don't think it'll be that bad going to the Anbidel. I think the Anbidel will be okay on the tyre, mainly because it's slow speed. It is 1400 kilometres, but I think the fact that it's slow speed might be okay. So yeah, it's currently 10 o'clock on Sunday night, Easter Sunday, in Sandstone. So yeah, we'll chuff off tomorrow and probably won't go into Kalgoorlie anymore. It's just too far. It's just too far out of our way, and we just lose too much time. I actually think the tyre will be okay. So yeah, we'll press on and see how we go. But for now, cheers.